I'm Russell.
From Love, Create, Celebrate, welcome back to our channel. Today is a very exciting reveal.
There's been a lot of build up to week 5 of the Jeffrey Court All-Star Challenge.
We're super excited for this playhouse to be finished, to share all of the details with you, and to share our kids' reaction to the new space. If you have not subscribed to our channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that you can be notified of more great DIY and home renovation videos. If you don't know, we've been competing in the Jeffrey Court All-Star Renovation Challenge, which is hosted by Jeffrey Court, Frog Tape, and Bear Paint. They've been helping us and 7 other teams renovate spaces in our homes, and today is the big reveal. And as you know, the winner of this challenge is completely based on your votes. I will leave the link in the description box below. Please take a second to vote for Love, Create, Celebrate. We would really appreciate it.
And if you have been voting, thank you so much.
Thank you!
If this is your first time seeing this video, we have a whole DIY Playhouse playlist, and Lindy will put the link up here. This week was all about the finishes. We first started off by finishing the tile backsplash for the little kitchen area, as well as putting in the tile floor and then grouting them all in place.
And we will link to all of the tiles that we used in the description below so that you guys can check them out.
Along with finishing the tiling, we also wanted to work on some custom furniture pieces. This was really fun. Lindy had some great ideas for a little miniature table, kitchen table that we used with some leftover dowels and MDF. And we also worked on a little bench for behind the table. We had to build a ladder, and then we also had to build a railing for the loft.
So we got lots of build work done in a short amount of time, and we just multitasked, did like 3 things all at once.
We were painting in one area, we were sanding, we were trying to control it all. I mean, it helped that we're doing miniature because everything...
The bench is only this big.
Yeah, but I mean there were some late nights, but it all came together, and Lindy's vision and my building skills worked together to finish it off.
As they always do. While we were building furniture, I also got to work doing a little feature wall. The one thing that my kids asked me for in this space was rainbow colors.
Which is a bit of a struggle for Lindy because, as you know, she's the monochrome queen.
I love black and white, and this playhouse is full of it, but incorporating color was for them, so I really wanted to put a feature wall into the space that would include all the rainbow colors that they love. So I will show a full tutorial on how I did this little feature wall at some point, but basically I grabbed my frog tape, I grabbed my bear paints, which I will link to in the description below so you guys can check out all those materials, and I got to work doing my feature wall with my daughter. She really wanted to help, so I had to kind of hold back all my perfectionism.
Perfectionism, yes.
And let her do some things. It's not perfect, but it's us and it's her, and she loves it, and that makes me happy.
I actually think it turned out great, and it actually shows how simple this DIY is and how any of you guys should be able to tackle it and complete it in your own homes. So with any renovations, you have arguments and disagreements. And we had our first one in regards to what color to paint Kids Landing. Now this seems simple, but I joke you not, there was several nights of discussion about this.
If you remember last week, we revealed that our name for the playhouse is Kids Landing, which is kind of a take off Game of Thrones, King's Landing. Anyways, cute name. We wanted to put it up on the wall, and I was like, there's already enough color in here. We should just paint it black.
And I said, no, this is a kid space. We need kids colors. And a big shout out to my sister and niece and nephew because they helped me win this argument to go with pro color Kids Landing letters. Also,
your children helped you win this argument because they asked for rainbow and I gave them rainbow colors.
I did a vote with them and we won unanimously. For any of your color questions, you can now forward them to me.
Once all that was done, we spent a couple of late nights prepping the space, getting all the furniture in, doing some final touch-ups, and it was done.
There's some late nights. There's definitely a final push, but I mean, when you get that close to the end, it's just a drive.
Exciting.
Yeah, and you add one thing, you're like, oh, that looks awesome. Like, it all came together, and we couldn't be prouder of the space.
So here is what the finished playhouse looks like. So you finally get a look at the full exterior of the playhouse. At the last minute, we were able to get sand to fill the back of the playhouse, and our kids have already loved playing in that little sandbox. When you step inside, here's the back of the little modern door that we custom built for the space. When you step in, to the left of the door is a little couch and what we call the little living room. The feature wall that we painted, it goes between the living room and the little dining room and is the perfect backdrop for both spaces. The little dining room has so many personal touches, from the DIY pendant light we made to the table and the bench that we built. The mosaic tile adds so much pattern and life to this space. It all just blends together perfectly. Then as you move across the room, on the other side of the door is our mini kitchen. We used those mini black subway tiles to create a backsplash. We built some floating shelves for the space, and everything just came together beautifully to create a little modern space for the kids. We also added some DIY artwork, and the handprints are so we always remember how big our kids were when we built this playhouse. Then over top of the living room and dining room area is the loft. There are two ways to get up to the loft. One is to use the ladder that's right beside the door. And the other way is the little rock climbing wall that we put beside the kitchen. This space is all insulated and weather tight, so if the kids ever want to have sleepovers in here, this is where they'll be having them. The bookshelves helped create a cozy little reading nook for the kids, and we added their playhouse name to the wall so that we would bring that rainbow color into the space as well. I hope you guys like that space. I love it. But the real judges are our children.
The kids were chomping at the bit all morning to see the space. Our oldest daughter was trying to come up with any kind of excuse to help us by bringing things inside.
And I was just trying to finish some photos and some videos, so I made them wait. But when they finally got in, here was their reaction to the space. Who wants to go see their playhouse?
I do! It's on! Okay, I'm here! Let's go! Yes, I love it too. This is really cool in here. Ow!
I hope you enjoyed seeing the kids get to see the space for the first time. It definitely made all the late nights worth it. They were so happy and
100%.
They didn't want to leave the space all day. Like we had for supper time, we had to pull them out of the playhouse.
And breakfast the next day, we actually had to eat on the playhouse deck.
Yeah. We want to say thank you to the hosts of the challenge, Jeffrey Court, Bear Paint, and Frog Tape. They definitely made this possible, and we couldn't have done this project without them.
And thank you to our personal sponsors as well, to Schlag Canada, DAP Canada, and Wagner for helping make this playhouse come to life. We could not have done it without your support.
And we want to give a huge shout out to all the family and friends that came in to help either with their picker trucks or loaders or backhoes or their
advice,
electrical knowledge, and all the followers too. You guys definitely gave us some advice and you gave us some insight.
You cheered us on Instagram the entire time.
Definitely all your comments and just having that engagement, it definitely gives us a bit of a drive and a final push to get things done. So thank you guys. You all make it possible. So. Yay. Now that the playhouse is done, Lindy, what was your favorite part or what's your favorite area?
Oh, I love it all. Okay. I was gonna say the deck, but actually the little dining room, because it has the furniture we custom made, little built-in, the little table, but it also has like the beautiful tile and the feature wall in the background and the pendant light that we made out of a thrifted bowl. Like, it all just comes together in that corner so beautifully. You go, what's your favorite part?
I think the front door, as silly as a door is, I'm super proud of it. It turned out awesome, and I mean, I was kind of shooting from the hip. and I just put a bunch of stuff together. I mean, I scaled our own front door down into Playhouse size to make it work, but I think it turned out awesome. And I like the paint on the front and the stain on the inside. Like it's really cool. I think that's my favorite piece. But I mean, it's a hard choice because I like all the personal touches that we did. Like, it's not just bought furniture. We built tables, we built custom ladder, railing. Like, it's all us. It's all, we can say we did that.
Yeah, there's memories all through that Playhouse.
And the kids helped us with a lot of it too, which is cool too. We can see that. Like, they're involved in the whole process.
If you enjoyed this reveal, enjoyed watching us put this Playhouse together, please vote for us. Just as a reminder, this challenge is entirely based on your votes, so we would love if you took a second to vote for Love, Create, Celebrate. I will leave the link in the description box, and we would appreciate it so much. If you liked this video and liked our Playhouse, please give it a thumbs up. Let us know your favorite part in the description below. And as always, hit the bell so you can be notified of more great DIY and home renovation videos. Thanks for watching.